Okay, so my experience, I am over 20 in my 30s. It's like, I'm like 34 years old and I have never tasted pumpkin pie. So I grew up in a household where it was nothing but like sweet potato pies. And so, I told my good friend, he's like a colleague, I call him like my uncle. I had told him, and he's Caucasian, and I had told him I had never had a pumpkin pie. And so he made me a pumpkin pie for scratch. So he made the pie or whatever, and I ate the pie, and I was like, oh, okay, it smells, whatever. He, whatever. It took like 45 minutes. To an hour to make because all the prep work and everything. Um, so I didn't like it. It was like nasty. And I think, so like, okay, when I first had a piece of the pumpkin pie, he took like the leftovers and he put it in like cupcake holders or whatever. So I ate it and I was like, maybe I don't like it because it is it's still warm or whatever. So I drove home and he made me a whole pie for myself. So I drove home and it was kind of cooled down. So I ate another piece and I was like, it kind of still tastes the same. And so then I ate another piece. I don't like that shit. Like, I fucking don't like pumpkin pie. Like, I prefer sweet potato pie. And, like, when people say, oh, it tastes similar, like, they a motherfucking lie. That shit does not taste the same. Like, no. It's like eating potatoes and eating candy yams. The shit does not taste the same. Mashed potatoes and candy yams do not taste the same. So, that's just my experience. So, like, I don't know if it's just something I get used to. And then I kind of feel like that I have acid reflux now. Because my stomach is just like, bitch. So, I mean, what do you prefer? Do you prefer pumpkin pie or sweet potato pie? And I know a majority of the people from the South, they like pumpkin pie. I mean, sweet potato pie. And I know a lot of people in the North love pumpkin pie. Like, they like pumpkin pie lattes, pumpkin pie, frappuccinos. Like, I've never, cared for any of that shit. Like, when I go to Starbucks, I just get an Americano or whatever. I don't really like the foo-foo drinks anymore. But, yes, the pumpkin pie. Like, I just don't know how to describe it. It's like you taste nothing. It doesn't even, like, it's not, I don't want to say it's sweet. I didn't like the crust. And it was like in a regular crust, like that you would put a sweet potato pie in. It just tastes very bland and like seasoned and like I just don't. I'm like, I wonder did he put nutmeg, vanilla, sugar, brown sugar? Like, I should have watched and seen how it was made because I had never eaten a pumpkin pie, but I was too busy um on my phone playing a game or whatever, and we were talking or whatever, so I really wasn't paying attention. But I did not want to be rude and say I didn't like it, which he wouldn't have took it personal anyways. But I do not care for pumpkin pie. I am a sweet potato pie bitch. That's all I have to say about that. I think it's very funny. It's interesting. I'm not a pumpkin pie. It's nasty.